Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Play Mario's Super Picross for SNES. So this is a ROM hack of the Japanese game it's translated to English a few years ago. You can find it from romhacking.net. So yeah, I played a couple of Picross. I'm not good at Picross puzzles, but yeah, I've done them. Usually it's a good thing to play in plane flight. You get the hours just go by when you do these Picrosses one after another. Okay, let's start this. So yeah, this was never released outside Japan because I think like Picross wasn't a big thing in Western regions before. I don't know. Kind of, I think like maybe like Sudoku came first to North America and Europe, and then I don't know, Picross has been all in the background, but it's never been as popular as Sudokus. I'm gonna check all options just to see what we have. Usually Nintendo likes to hide all kinds of like Easter eggs and mini games in the menus, so better watch them. I wonder if this was the original plan to do as like a satellite view game. At least that this menu here and the background, you have these big buildings. They remind me of those satellite view hub worlds. What did I? Okay. Okay, so we got tutorial. Just gonna see the tutorial. I don't know who made the music for this game. Definitely no, not Koji Kondo. Yeah, it doesn't yet. It doesn't sound like it's the same composer as Super Mario. Super Mario Land 2 or Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. Wait a second, I have heard this music before. I don't know. Okay, so I know how to play Picross, but I'm just gonna see the tutorial. Chisel. Actually gonna see if see the name of the composer. Toshiyuki Ueno. Okay. So what has he done? Earthbound, okay. And Mario's Picross for Game Boy. I've also played that. So Adventure of Lolo. Okay. Have I streamed the Game Boy version? No, I have not. Okay. It might be that I have like tried this game previously. That's why it sounds familiar, at least this music. Letter N. Yeah. But then it becomes difficult when there's like only one and you cannot like deduce. Okay, there's time limit, but obviously I can just do a save state. But I try not to use any save states. I'm supposed to use use my brain. If you know a cell isn't one, you should clear. Mark it with X. Okay, so P and X crosses and A and Y sizzles it. Use a hint. What is that? Okay, it makes like easier if you are stuck. To clear it for you. Give it as a solution. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, that was... There's no like mini games or anything. It seems that this is very like stripped version for a Nintendo game. Usually, you know, in like even Game Boy camera, there was like multiple like goodies you could access, mini games and all fun stuff. But it seems that this doesn't have any extra content, which is a little bit shame. Okay, what's that? No. No. Okay. I don't know how to commentate this stream. I hope these are not like some kanji symbols that would be like annoying. Okay, 2 here, it must be this one. And what do I have left? 1 here. So I think it's must be this one. What was that? Oh my god, are these supposed to be some like Japanese symbols? That's gonna help me solving these. Yeah, it's just a ROM hack of translation. It doesn't help you to doesn't translate the symbols. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Until they have like a proper pictures, like items and objects, it's gonna be quite boring. It's just like Japanese letters. Whatever. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter what the actual symbol is gonna be. It might help you in the end if you see that, like, okay, there's supposed to be some symmetry, so you can use that as your deduction aid. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what the symbol can be. It can be random, it can be abstract, whatever. Okay, here we have 3 column, but we know that, okay, it must be at least on the, cannot be on the left side, because there's number 1. So yeah, we can deduce that it must be here. No. And we can also deduce it's here. We probably can also deduce that it must be here. Now there's 2 chances. Either it's on the left side or right side. So here, well, we can see that the 2 is already used on this center column, so there's not going to be anything there. So we can see that those 2 must be on the right side of this 5 marked column, because nothing can be on here. This must be empty, because 2 is already used by these 2 blocks. So we can see that the 4 actually indicates this 4 rows here on this column. Okay, so now we also know that this 3 is going to be here. And now this is also fixed, so all we have left is this column, which has 3, and it indicates it must be on these rows on the as indicated. Again, it's some Japanese mark. I have no idea what it is, but whatever. Okay. Can you go to the level 2 now? Not yet. So this is quite boring, but I think it's just because, you know, you have 5 times 5 pixels to use, so they cannot like have complex symbols or items or figures there. No, I don't want to have it. Okay, so 5 here. These are always start with the, it has the most or the biggest number that you set. Okay, here we have a, okay, this has already been cleared. We have the 1 already used, so there must be 3 here. So now this is, sometimes they, you know, they like show, at least some games. I have on my mobile phone a version that like shows or marks the individual row or column cleared, so you don't have to like pay attention to it anymore. So for example, now since this row 1 is cleared, there should be like some kind of indicator that, okay, you don't have to, you just have to take it into consideration, so you don't accidentally touch it. Obviously you can use that this, that okay, you can be sure, but at least a good Picross game version would have it like automatically show it cleared. Obviously you can make a mistake, so it doesn't tell you that you are correct, but it shows that you have fulfilled the number attribute designated by the row or column. So this is also cleared. Okay. Also is this one, so I can. So now I have only 3 here, and then this. So wait a second, I have a mistake here. What is my mistake? No mistake. I was just okay. Oh, yeah, I could learn Japanese here. I don't know if is it kanji or what is the Japanese. I have zero knowledge about Japanese writing system or language, so I don't even know what the are there like multiple systems. Like I know there are at least some other systems, because if they use like a Western keyboard, there's only like limited number of symbols to be used, so they're using some kind of phonetic system, but whatever. I'm no interested in learning in Japanese. That's not going to happen in my lifetime. Okay, now it's a little bit difficult because you don't have a full row that you can clear. But usually if there's like a 3, you can start with the center one, because obviously if it's 3, if it starts from the left, it must end here, and if it starts from the right, it must end here. What is this? Or you can actually mark it like solved. Okay, interesting. We have multiple music. Alright, so we can start with that, and now we know that the 3 must start from here, so this must be, and now this is done. I can mark it done, and I can also mark these, don't touch these. Okay, then we must decide if this or this is where the 3 is supposed to. It's like Minesweeper, but like reverse. Alright. Okay, well we know because it's 1, 1 plus 1, so there must be a tile between, so it must be like this. Alright. And now this is cleared. And this is totally optional, but now we must decide that there must be, okay, there must be 1 on this column, there must be 1 space and a pause and another. So because these cannot be chiseled out, and it cannot be this because then it becomes sequence of 2, it must be this, and then either one of these or these. The same thing here. Alright, so now this is cleared. We can mark this one. And also the top row of this. And we also know that this tree is now not gonna start from here, but here. So this is now done, and now here we have first 2 and then 1. Well, it cannot be this one, so it must be this one. And now this is cleared as well. And this as well. Now we only have one cross section left. And, well, it cannot be this one. What the hell? Have I done a mistake? No, I pressed the wrong button. So, yeah, okay, so this one and this one, so the only thing is left is here. So that's easy when you have IQ 250. But then it becomes difficult if you have a smooth brain and IQ 50, like me.
What is this in E?
Okay, now it becomes bigger, so we can start at least here as usually. Blip. Mark that cleared, and then there's 9 here. I usually just clear 8, because it must be either 9 means that it must either be this one is left alone or this one is left alone. So at least this and this are done for sure. Then we have to figure out later, is it this one or this one that finishes the column. So here we got 9 again, we can clear until this and then figure out later. Well, actually we can see that there's 8 here, so that means that it must continue until this part here. So we can actually get this cleared already. And here we see 8 here, so it must at least go from there. So okay, and 7 we can know that it continues till the 2 from the middle point. Still don't know if it continues here or here or in the center, but at least these in the middle must be cleared. So okay, now we can start checking other areas. So we have already actually cleared 2 and 2. So these are all done now. And we can also just gonna there's supposed to be 1 and 1 here on this row, and that means that this has already been cleared, and these are all non-spaces, so the only spaces left are this and this, or this and this. So it can be either this or this or this or this. Now, which one is it? We still don't know for sure. Now, sometimes there's like a symmetry. You can think maybe that, okay, well, if there's a symmetry, maybe this and this will be empty spaces. If there's no symmetry, then you can get awry. We can also see that, okay, this has been cleared, this has been cleared, and there must be 3 here, so this is now cleared. And since this is supposed to be cleared, also we can see that this has to be cleared. And now we can say that all these areas are now something you don't have to care anymore. Just gonna mark them. And also this one. Oh, what the hell? Alright, now, so, okay, we can see that there must be 2 spaces for here, so it must be this one, and 2 here. Well, it must be 2 from this side of those crosses, because there cannot be like empty space here for 2. You would need 3 or 5 blocks in order to have 2 plus 2 on this space, so it must be this one, but we cannot be sure if it's the latter 2 are they here or here or here. So at least we can get this one down here. Okay, now, oh, this has also been cleared, so let's have it moved, and this means that, okay, there must be 8 here, so it must end right here. This is also now in place, frozen, I would say crossed or frozen, and this has also been cleared now. 9, it's 9. So we know 7, we have 5, let's like 6 and 7, and this is left alone. And all right, and now, where are we now? Okay, there must be 3 here for me. So we know this is empty, so there must be 2 adjacent blocks here that must be cleared, and this means this cannot be removed. Let's mark that as well. So we have a 1 here, and let's see now, we need 1 plus 1. Okay, we have 4 here. Okay, so we can clear these. And this is now done, and this leaves this one for that remaining 2. Oh, and it's already done. I didn't realize. So sometimes you can clear the puzzle even when you are not like finished in your mind. It's like Minesweeper, you just get lucky in the last mine. Oh yeah, so I'm hoping that at some point there is going to be some other puzzles than mere Japanese symbols, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter, it's the same puzzle every time, so you don't have to You don't have to know the symbol or the puzzle solution. Although it helps if this is supposed to be like some like heart or spades or number 8 or Pac-Man, then you can kind of like guess what the solution is gonna be from the. But you don't have to know or predict the symbol. So we start from left, and we can also know that there must be 2 in the beginning, 2 in the beginning, 3 in the beginning, and 4 in the beginning. We mark those down already. All right. And we got 8 here, so let's clear these. And we got 6, so we can clear these ones. But nothing else at the moment. Okay, now it gets a little bit tricky now. So okay, there's supposed to be there's supposed to be 4. You can't really tell where they are. You can kind of like see if, okay, there's like two sections. So maybe there's gonna be, so if there's like 2 sections here, they're probably gonna be somewhere around here. But I cannot take that risk. So at the moment, I think so there's gonna be 4 and 2. They cannot be these one. I can already can mark this one. No, cannot be this one. It can be this one, so I'm not sure. But we can at least now know that there must be 4 before this, so we can clear these and this and mark this one. Now we know that there's 2 here. It can be either this one or this one or this one. I'm gonna mark it here. So we know that there's 3 or number of 6 rows of here, so we can clear this one. It can start from here or here. So we are not too sure. I'm guessing that both of these can be cleared in the end, but still I cannot be sure. Okay, now where are we? So 2. Yeah, I cannot tell if it's gonna be this one or this one that has to be cleared. But let's see, 4 plus 3. The remaining 3 must be either here or starting from here, so this must be one place where it goes. But that's all we know at the moment. Cannot see if still cannot tell if well, okay, there must be a you can kind of guess that there must be 3 here. So I'm it becomes quite difficult now. Well, if there's like 4 here, it can go either this way or this way. So it means that this and this must be cleared. And also, because the 4 or here must be located on this side of the center. It cannot be here. So we know for sure that this number 4 must start from here. All right. So this has been now cleared. And we can mark these as well. Now, so what about here? Okay, we see that there's 3 and 4. The 4 must be on either here or here. So this must be cleared at least. And also the 3 has to start either here or here. So these at least are something that must be cleared. Okay, so in the beginning we got 4 of row. Well, in order to get 4, we have to start from here. So now this gets finished, and we know that this is also where the 7 sequence of 7 starts. So this opens this one, and this makes it now easier. We can clear this one from 5, and this is going to be 6, and we can call that this done. Also call this one done, and this one done as well. Now we have a 3 here. That must be where the 3 is. Okay, we got 4 and 2. That's all already done as well. Okay, we got 4 and 3. It must start from this side. 1, 2, 3. This must be marked, and this is already occupied. So this is done. Okay, now yeah, it seems it's usually the case that you're like stuck for a moment, but then when you get one row done, it gets easier because there's like a domino effect which helps you then. Okay, we got 3 here, but we got 2 here because this is cleared. This must also be cleared. And now we got here, and this must start from right side. And here we got this one also done. And here we got 2 and 4 then in the sequence, so these 4 must be in subsequent order. And also these 4 must be in subsequent order. And what do we have next? 4. This I'm not quite sure yet. Well, I'm quite sure because this has already been done, so obviously the 4 will start from this, and that means these are now done. Okay, we got 4 starting from this one. 1, 2, 3. Now we got this one as well done, and this one done, and this one done. And do we have left? What do we have left? 5 from here. These are done. These are done. So now we need 5 from here. 3, 4, 5, and then that means this is done. Now we got only 2 places left. That leaves us this, and it's done. Easy. So yeah, I really enjoy doing these Picrosses, especially when you have like kill time, like in a plane. So before you know it, the plane has landed, and you're still stuck in the latest puzzle. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep playing this that long after all, because I was hoping that there was gonna be some like mini games and Mario Mushroom Kingdom related stuff, but it seems that this has the least to do with Mario, at least so far. I don't know if probably the later levels actually have some like a Fireflower or Starman as pictures, but yeah, I don't wanna do these Japanese letters for now. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.